What's up, you guys? Being Tech Reviews back in another video. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a wireless mic from Maono. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Maono, #1 best-selling internet microphone worldwide, the P100W wireless dynamic microphone with RGB and Maono Link. So this connects via a receiver that's USB-C for everything that should have USB-C these days, and then you have a lightning one as well for your old-fashioned iPhones from below the iPhone 14, from before the iPhone 14 essentially. And then you have a receiver with 3.5mm TRS to connect to your camera. So essentially this features a dynamic capsule, 50-meter wireless range, one-touch mute, 3.5mm headphone jack, mic gain, and headphone volume control, Maono Link Software support, compatible with cameras, smartphones, and computers, cardioid polar pattern, so no 48 volts for this, obviously, one-touch noise reduction, interesting, switchable real-time monitoring so you can see how you sound while you're recording your audio, and programmable RGB lights, because who doesn't like adjusting and customizing their RGB lights, and a foam windshield if you take this outside in a windy environment because, well, it's wireless, so you can take it anywhere you want. So imagine that, a wireless podcast type microphone that can transmit audio via a USB-C or lightning receiver to whatever device you're using, in this case more than likely your smartphone or your MacBook or your laptop, whatever it may be. This gives you a lot more versatility when it comes to recording audio. But of course, the most important thing when it comes to any microphone video is, how's this bad boy gonna sound? We're gonna find out right here in this video. Let's go. All right, let's unbox this bad boy. Again, I am terrible with unboxing videos. Okay, so here you have, right off the bat, some instructions on how to use this thing. So we have computer use, wired mode, mobile phone use. So, okay, cool. And then right off the bat, you have user manuals right here. And then some more instructions on how to use the mic stand, how to boom it, etc., how to use it with your phones. And here it comes with a little attachment. It's very light. This is a very, very light microphone. The foam material feels okay. It doesn't feel cheap, but it doesn't feel premium either, but very light, which is ideal for traveling or carrying around with you if you decide to use it in the outside or with like a wireless device such as your cell phone. But here you can see the one-tap mute, your gain control, knob control, USB-C connection. It looks like this says AI. I'm assuming that's AI noise reduction. I'm assuming this is powering on and slash RGB lights. Your headphone jack for monitoring your audio, and I'm assuming this is a light indicator indicate that it's on, mute are on, and this is where your RGB lights are going to be. So looks pretty clean, feels nice. What else do we have in the box? We have, I'm assuming your receivers are in here. Looks like a mic stand with some dust. Not sure why it's not clean, but to each their own. Here we have USB-A and USB-C connectors. Cool. Here we have a box that says receiver, so we have our USB-C receiver right here. Say that 5 times fast. What else is in the box? Nothing. Some silica beads that you should throw out immediately if you have pets, unless you want a vet bill. All right, so I'm gonna get this plugged in, probably via camera, to see how it sounds with the connected to the camera, and then obviously showcase its USB-C wireless connectivity capabilities. All right, Maono, let's see what you got. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so this is the Maono, hope I'm saying it right, wireless mic and how it sounds. All right, so I'm wearing a different hoodie, and that is because I had to redo these clips. I'm not going to redo the one part of the clip. We'll see it later in the video where I'm testing with the cell phone, because there's no digital noise there. The reason I am in a different sweatshirt, it's a different day, and I had some issues where I had to re-record the footage. Hopefully it sounds okay in this clip, and that is because I believe I had my internal microphone gain too high, and it was, you know, mixing with the microphone's gain input, and there was some static and digital noise, not signifying or showcasing the sound quality that would come from this microphone. So hopefully we're getting that right now. So here I have it just connected with a 3.5 headphone cable, whatever, connected from the microphone to my camera, and now we have audio, which is great. Very simple, no needing for any other receivers or any of that jazz. Simple connection. And this is a cardioid microphone that's battery powered, so it does not require USB-C power to turn it on and get some audio going from it, which is pretty cool. So if you want to have it connect to your phone, again, you don't need to power it to anything because it's battery powered microphone, and you can just connect the receiver and get it going. So the specs on here is a cardioid polar microphone, polar pattern cardioid. It's got noise reduction of 3 levels. It's got weak, medium, and strong, and that's indicated by the lights on the microphone on here that I will show. Looks like it is on the side of the microphone, and it will indicate a low green color, a medium strength green color, then a really bright green color to indicate the AI noise reduction on there. Right now it's not enabled, so I'll try to turn it on right here. And right now it's on the strongest because the light is at the strongest green color. I wish I could show you guys. I need to rotate this, guys. My face maybe will focus. So see the green right there, how it's strong. Probably can't hear me that good because I'm not right next to it, but so we have that lower green color, which means none. Here we have it again. Might low, medium, strong. Now it's at its strongest. So that's my way of showcasing. I just muted the microphone. Okay, I muted the microphone on accident by pressing the button where there's no haptic feedback on there. I know it's like a touch press, whatever, but I would like maybe some haptic feedback to indicate that I did that. But usually when you do that, it turns red. So yeah, you just saw it turn red. It went mute for a second. But back to the page I was trying to tell you guys about with the specifications of this little bad boy right here, because it's actually pretty impressive. So we have a frequency response of 50 to 18,000 hertz. We have a adjustable gain from 0 to 36 dB. So you probably don't need to use your camera's internal gain for extra output. Essentially, we have a monitor headphone jack, 3.5mm TRS, digital output USB-C, 32 output impedance. We have a 18,650 -1500 milliamp hour battery, 3.7 volt. So the battery life on here essentially is 25 hours with RGB turned on and 40 hours with it turned off. Now, if you are live streaming, you're probably going to have the RGB turned on for aesthetic purposes. But if you are doing a podcast, or especially if you're going to record or have a video for the podcast, you just need a microphone and it's going to be like an audio type podcast, you obviously don't need the RGB turned on. No one's going to see it. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, you can carry this with you. I'll have some clips where I just have it connected to my cell phone, just holding the microphone essentially. The quirks that come with that, it's gonna make noise when you have your fingers on here constantly touching it. But I want to show you how this changes different colors. So press the, I believe, center button right here, and we have a different color. Looks like a light blue, a red color, a yellow orange color, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple, off, and then your rainbow pattern. So yeah, now we're going to do the next clip where I talk about the cell phone connection and all that jazz. All right, so the next clip you're going to see is the older clip where I'm just showing you how you can record audio with this microphone, connect to the camera, and connect to the cell phone as well with a transmitter or receiver. And hopefully, I mean, in that clip, it's the microphone. Hopefully this sounds better than the clip you're about to see, because I had to turn on voice isolation to cancel out that hissing and digital noise. So hopefully it sounds fine. But that's the clip you're about to see, and it's yesterday's clip. So yeah. All right, so this is interesting. I'm going to test this out. So currently, I believe I'm still recording on my camera, and I'm going to screen record on my phone that I can maybe use audio from the camera as well. So here I have, as you can see, the Maono wireless mic RX. You have voice isolation turned on. I'm increasing the audio input, and I'm not sure if this is going to do both, but we will see. We will see. Maybe I need to max it out a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so without further ado, record right now. So let's do this. All right. So this is a mic test from the iPhone 17 Pro Max with the Maono wireless mic to see if the audio is transmitting from probably my camera and the iPhone right now. So see how it does. All right, so here you can see it connected to the computer software, the Maono Link. All you gotta do is go to the website and download the specific mic software for Mac or Windows, depending whatever you're using. So click on the mic and then you see configuring. Here you can see the gain that I have right here on the screen. You can hit record, so I can record from the PC. This actually tells you how much battery life is left on the mic, which is pretty cool. Zoom in on this so you can see it. So there you can see the battery life that's left on the microphone, which is pretty cool. And then right there you can see the type of noise canceling is on there. We have aggressive, moderate, and slight. We have headphone volume, which is at maximum. Microphone gain. We have scenes. We have original, where you can do the EQ. Gaming EQ, that might change the microphone and how I'm sounding right now, since it's connected to my PC and my phone. We have the streaming EQ. See how that sounds, the streaming EQ. Then we have the singing EQ, which is different. And we have reverberation turned on. Not sure what that does, but it's preset with the EQ for singing. So I guess when you sing, you want to have some good reverb. And then we'll go back to the flat EQ and see how that sounds. And then here you can control the lights. Yeah, you can just control the brightness of the light. So you can't really do that with the microphone itself. So here we can see how I'm changing the brightness. And you see it right there. I've made the brightness pretty much dark to none. And I'll increase it to 100%. We have breathing mode. You have fixed mode. There's a lot of different modes that you can put this microphone on. Pretty cool. Apparently the audio didn't pick up on this last time, but here we are again. No wires, just battery powered wireless capsule cardioid microphone. As long as you point the microphone towards your voice, it should pick up any audio. So from this angle, as long as it's pointed towards your vocal cords, then boom it, everything should be picking up just fine and be crystal clear. Obviously, the closer you are to the mic and the source, the more clear it's going to sound. But now you can show off from a distance, like your RGB lights right here. And to enable noise reduction, you just gotta press the AI noise reduction here at the bottom. So there you can see it turn green. So, and the green is different modes. So the lowest green would be the lowest noise reduction. So right now I believe it's on the maximum noise reduction because it's at the brightest green level. Here it's at its lowest or not enabled at all. There it's enabled a little bit. And then we're at maximum. Then low. So hopefully it sounds okay with all that turned on. Again, this is pretty cool that you can just hold it like this, but mind you, if you are holding on to it like this, be careful with your fingers. Don't tap the base of the microphone. Don't tap anything because it will pick up on that tapping. So be still with it and you should be okay. So how's it sound to you guys? Leave a comment below. All right, so in conclusion, what do you guys think of this microphone? I think it's pretty cool that you can have a microphone that doesn't need to have, you know, these XLR connectors into the mic stand and all that other stuff. It's very minimal, and you can still get probably decent sound quality, I would hope, if I did this correctly. And the digital noise is not there, and I can just showcase the raw audio and then how I would edit the audio to match my voice and how I would like for it to sound, essentially. So hopefully this video was beneficial. Shout out to Maono for sending this over. It's a very cool mic, very versatile, very flexible, and it definitely would be helpful to probably whoever may be watching this video. This might be the microphone for you. Leave a comment below. This has been Tech Reviews. Thanks for watching. Peace.